Alright, hey everyone, welcome to another Steam Deck video. Today we're gonna be checking out God of War Ragnarok on the Steam Deck. The game just came out and is the second installment in the new God of War series. Now, the previous God of War ran really well on the Steam Deck. You can check out my video from yesterday. I'm gonna link it in the right top corner, and hopefully this will run just as good. I do believe this has FSR 3.1 implementation, so we'll see how that actually looks. And we're gonna test out different graphical settings on the Steam Deck, check out what the battery life is like. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get right into it. Right, so out of the box, or at least for this sequence, on the lowest settings, we are getting 40 FPS. Not quite stable, we are dropping a little bit below 40. Battery life seems to be actually a lot better than the first game. The first game battery life was about an hour and 15-20 minutes, and right now it seems to be an hour and 35 minutes at least. Maybe even a little bit more, maybe even about an hour and 45. Oh, shit. Oh. Ooh. That was a nice little spike there. We dropped to 5 FPS. Okay. Wow, we're above 60 FPS. Okay, 50, 55. Now this is with frame generation on. I did set it to 60 limited. Not sure why I'm going above 60 here. This is on the LCD Steam Deck, so it's definitely not a 90 Hz screen. Regardless, frame generation seems to work really well in this particular game. It does feel really smooth though. It doesn't feel like frame generation in any other games, where it certainly feels really bad, especially with the input delay that it causes. Right, so it's really not stable. Frame generation is really not stable, but it's actually a lot smoother than what I expected it to be. There's really no input delay, or at least none that I can tell. Battery life though has gone down, so I would say it's about an hour and 35 minutes tops on the lowest settings. So it's almost generating double the frames. So if we were at 40 FPS previously, we're now at 80. Okay, actual gameplay. Wow. This feels really, really good. I'm guessing there's nothing we can do over here. Is there something we can do over here? No, not really. Okay. So it's gonna really start smoothing things out here as we increase the pace, but it still performs really well. It looks really good on the Steam Deck screen. Okay, let's switch it up and go straight to medium settings here. Oh man. And the stutters. As much as I was impressed with it on the lowest settings, it's really not doing a good job on medium, because listen, the way frame generation works is it needs some frames in order to generate some more frames. So the more frames you have, the better it's gonna work. It really was designed to work from 60 and above 60. So if you have at least 60 FPS and you have a 120 Hz monitor, you can try to get it to 90 maybe, or to 100, but it doesn't work well when you only have 30 FPS to begin with. So if we remove frame generation now, it's probably gonna give us like 20 FPS on the medium settings. So let's just give that a try. Let's stop that, and yeah, 20, 30 FPS. So medium settings, 800p, FSR 3.1 set to balanced, and frame generation off. At least the frame time is pretty stable, but there is some delay. It's 34 ms right now, so it's really not great. beyond the lowest settings of this game, it's not gonna run too good on the Steam Deck. As soon as I start moving around, it's gonna drop. Imagine this in a fast-paced combat. You have to swing your axe. It's gonna drop below 25 FPS for sure. Oh, that's rough. And it looks pretty rough. Right, let's give it back to the low settings here. Actually, let me turn on frame generation. Get this to low. Maybe we can set this to quality. Hopefully that will still keep like above 40, 50 FPS. Oh, okay, 70 FPS. It's so smooth, man. Like, I'm so surprised how good this frame generation works on this game. Okay, finally some combat. So we're gonna see how frame generation handles the combat here. Okay. Still very smooth. I'm really not sure why it's not locked at 60. Maybe it's because I'm playing this on an external screen, so my monitor is 144 Hz, and I'm recording this using a capture card. So maybe it's trying to match the FPS of my monitor here for some reason. But oh, we did have a little spike there. It's amazingly smooth. It's actually pretty good. Like, I know I can't stop talking about it, but we are above 60 FPS most of the time, and this is not something that you could do on the first God of War game. And this is not something you see every day, like a newer game running this good on the Steam Deck. Like, it really goes to show what amazing technology FSR is. And AMD is working on FSR 4.0. That's gonna probably release next year, so that's gonna bring even more rates. And if that can be applied to older games that previously didn't run well on the Steam Deck, this would be amazing. Like, just keep these handheld consoles alive. You wouldn't really need a Steam Deck 2 for maybe another year. So if everybody did this, and if everybody did this good of an implementation on it, it would be pretty good for mobile gamers, for handheld gamers. So I don't think there's much else I can showcase right now. I'm gonna be playing through a little bit of the game and probably gonna maybe make another video and showcase all the other graphical options. I don't believe there is much sense in doing that, but regardless, I may try to do it. So this has been a preliminary review of God of War Ragnarok running on the Steam Deck. I'm really impressed. I haven't really been that impressed with any game running on the Steam Deck previously. And that's pretty much gonna be it. Thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you liked it. I hope it was informational and it gives you some idea of how the game runs, whether you want to purchase it or not. Please let me know in the comments if this is the type of game that you would enjoy playing on your Steam Deck, if you plan to purchase it, and I'll see you in the next video.